Alright, a Bad Blater. Real say we have ourselves a situation. Our scouts at Atad Spire have sent word that Ixals will attack their position. They report that they have already weathered a sudden strafing run by one of the birdmen blasted war balloons, and casualties were high. Have you ever seen those beastmen dirigibles? The Ixals stock them explosive monitors that rain hell on their targets below. Even should they float to within the bow range, the balloon skies are thick and difficult to penetrate, though it can't be done. The spires we constructed throughout the 12th Hood at Gridania's first line of defense against the assault from the air. It is frustrating indeed that the recent conflict have left them unarmed. I need you to heed to the North Shroud immediately and lend your strength to the garrison Atad Spire. I am certain that Captain Giltrid will appreciate the help. So, in here. So, Gridania have towers for that? Not seen then. Anyways, oh wait. Is this closer? Yeah, it's closer to the old Gridania. So we're gonna take the Aetheryte to go there. What you doing? Oh, someone in your little friend there. Alright. North Shroud. Those is something. Are those that devil's race that demon race that has in here? Because I never seen that in here. Lieutenant Scarlet sent you say. Praise Nofika, though I believe the worst of the danger has passed. What a few soldiers I command are both wounded and weary. 'Twas a well-placed shaft that was our salvation. A private's arrow managed to punch a hole clear through the balloon's air bladers, forcing the Ixals vessel to flounder down to the trees. You could hear the squawking from the air. I must admit, however, to feeling a moment of dread at thought of that war balloon slipping past and driving over the city walls. Thank the gods and certain private that such fate did not come to pass. Nevertheless, we are in no shape to repel the Ixals should they prove able to press the attack. Pray head north in the Peace Garden and see what has become of their own craft. Alright. We go north. What do we do north then? There's a balloon. Of course. Invisible wall. Sorry. It's pretty roughed up. Will we go back? God damn it. Did you find the downed balloon? The Vestinet sound. I am not sure if this came from the birdsman's craft, or is part of another contraption entirely. There, however, can be no doubt that it is the Ixals design. War balloons such as the one you saw were invented by the Ixals to assert their dominance over the sky. These vessels allow them to avoid our ground-based patrols and infiltrate the 12th Wood with impunity. And the beastmen use them not only for acts of war, but also to haul away trees felled by their ever-expanding logging operations. 'Twas to combat this unwelcome and destructive presence that we built guard towers throughout the forest. Though I imagine the Ixals were quite displeased to find our borders thus reinforced. In fact, the primary purpose of this day's attack may well have been the destruction of Atad Spire itself. I am torn, you say. We must not weaken our defenses here, but I would be certain our enemy does not lurk nearby. Awaiting the opportunity for sabotage. I would ask you to once more visit the crash site and search for the surrounding area signs of our foes. I pray that my concerns are not more than the anxious workings of a tired mind. Sure, and I will do the beatings for you. Like, come on, every time. Come on. Now we must enter that place now. I can see sparkling. Squawk! Get away from there! No feathers! Ours is a dismantle war balloon! Touch what is ours! You must not! Rights of savage, yes! Rights of savage! Enough! So much screeching and calling when threatened nothing. Featherless one has. Squawk! Shift total. Hold part we sought. No feather does. Search through wreckage for nothing we did. Weak-bellied fledgling, calm down, you will. Speak with featherless one, Ixals shall. Could you be artisan? No. Clothing our wrong in it is. Grab for honest work it is not. Squawk! Raise your weapon not. Ixals we are, but not same kind that attack your tower. Balloon parts you took, value to your is little, yes. Have it from you. We would. Not by force, no. And not for nothing. We make deal, yes. Inside gate you come. Show you are working in return. Ixals shall. But chief, mean to let featherless one inside you cannot. Spread our secrets he will. Squawk! Question chief you will not. Ixals' decision it is. Shut screechy beak before plucked and strung from the nearest tree bench you are. Fierce look featherless one has. Look forward to the next meeting. Ixals does. Listen well, no feathers. If chief trusts you betray, flay skin from worthless bones we shall. Alright. Let's go inside then. They invited me. What? How bad can it be? Hello guys. Hello. How are you guys doing? Yo, what's up? Oh, there you are. Brave you are to walk into Ixals then. No such camp existed, you did not, eh? Now, have that balloon part in your name, Ixals would. Yes, yes. Squawk! Search long for this we have. Thank you, Ryusei, lose him. No. Know you what this is, huh? It is special stone. Used for making instrument to read speed of wind. Only found in Shelpato. Very rare. Even clever Ixals cannot build such instruments without it. Squawk? Seems confused you do. You wonder why Ixals not go to Shelpato and fetch stone himself, yes? Tell you why. Ixals will. We are not like Ixals of Natalan or in other places. No fighting with forest people, outcasts we are. Call ourselves XIV. Impressive, yes? Had nicer sound to than XII or so. But one purpose we have, to fly free like wind. For war with forest people or pleasing greedy goddess, we care not. Fixed on the heavens, our eyes are. Alright, so this is the type of quest that we need to be with the other type of dispo. Let's say you can be anyone. Let's go with blacksmith for now. Reaching for Cloud 9. A strange face you make, Ryusei. Burning with questions you are, yes? What is the Katanara exactly? Make myself clear, did I not, eh? Only natural your suspicion is. Many Ixals would simply kill Featherless One and leave corpse for vultures. But think like bird-brained Nathan zealots, clever Caesar and his crew do not. Endlessly wasteful, this war with forest people is. Waste of time, waste of resources. XIV is group of thinkers, of crafters. This place, XIV, is place for building dreams. To fly higher than any other in XIV's dreams. But before we can fly, make wings we must. Good at making things you are, yes? No blacksmith when see one, Cecil does. Way of moving, way of looking, caw. Clothing had Cecil confused at first, though. Creating much better than destroying, yes? Both Ixals and Featherless Ones agree on that they can. Have Rusey created something for XIV, Cecil would. Build many things we can, but not everything is possible in remote camp like this. You know of place called Falgold Throat, yes? Fine crafting facility they have. Perfect for making airship whole interior components. Sturdy metal frame is component Cecil needs. Support hull from inside and become vessel spine, it will. Place order for raw materials with kick immersion in Falgold Flow, Cecil has. Rusey need only speak to Junkmonger. Spend on coin you need not. Swah! A surprise for you Cecil has. Protect and support hands when crafting tricks airship components these gloves will. Even clever blacksmith needs help from time to time, eh? Come back soon, Featherless One. Alright. Let's go, Behemoth. Obtain component materials from Kicker and Junkmonger. Where is this guy? He's at Falgold Float? Yeah, he is. Hopefully he won't get attacked while going there. I find the Behemoth so funny. I don't usually like to ride them though. But I know, I just kind of like it. Master Merchant welcomes. Welcome, customer. Birdman Chiefs tell Master Merchant of Chief Makings. You think things for making and go to place for making things. You'll find making place outside of inn, not inside. Master Merchant thinks you have no time for thinking. Birdman Chief seems ready to burst at seams. Hildegard will give you full help. Huh? What does that mean? Is this guy 50 already? If he's 50, I should change to a different... No, he's not 50, he's fine. Not inside, he said. Outside. Yes. Hello there, adventurer. Come now, I can hardly hear you say hi. Hello there. What's this? You wish to make use of our workshop? Well then, seeing as you're a first-timer, allow me to give you a brief explanation of what we seek to accomplish here. As I'm sure you're all aware, Eorge is populated with a plethora of artisans who create a range of wonderful wares. This workplace was created with just a diversity of craftsmen in mind. No matter your profession, our facility is designed to allow simply anyone to bring their materials and produce goods that demand exquisite degree of precision and polish. Our small operation here at the Bubbling Cork is only temporary until it secures a more permanent residence. But I assure you that everything is fully functional. Now, what exciting project has brought me to this fine day? What have we here? Ah, such a strange coincidence that you should happen to be arriving bearing the very same rare materials that... Hildegard, have you any word of my delivery? Huh, and who might this gentleman be? And why does he hold the company materials that I order? This is outrageous. You cannot simply swoop in and snatch up the wares I reserve a moon in advance. Please, Master Tatara, Tataramu, you misunderstand. This adventurer brought along these materials himself. Just brought them along, did he? Poppycock! What would a gill-grabbing mercenary need with any airship hull component materials? Only a master engineer with the highest level of skill would be capable of utilizing the potential of such specialized items, and I hardly doubt that anyone besides myself would have a use for them. I shall be gracious, however, and allow that you are some manner of artisan. Pray tell, exactly what do you intend to craft with those materials? I am, of course, ignoring the fact that your efforts will invariably result in a botched job and a wasted resource. Master Tataramu, this is hardly gently conduct. Huh. Shall I offer to view the finished product then? Go ahead, sir. Craft your wares and I shall appraise the quality of your work, free of charge. Master Tataramu, I shall become cross with you if you continue that in that tone. Here, your materials. Sir, I am sure whatever you create will be absolutely splendid. Should you choose to assist a cantina in their engineering efforts, you'll be called upon to make specific crafting facilities. The first step in using one of these craft facilities is to present the raw materials to the workshop supervisor. After preparing the workshop supervisor, we will then return to you exact materials according to specific tasks. You will next be allotted a certain amount of time in which you complete the synthesis. Should your synthesis efforts prove unsuccessful, you speak with the workshop supervisor once more to retrieve excess materials and renew your access to the crafting facility. To begin crafting process, open the crafting log from the main menu followed by special recipes. Next select Halo Society quests, then lastly Ixal quest to locate the desired recipe. Okay. So the thing is, I never done this quest when I played 14 before. Synthesize a whole interior component. What does that mean? Level based, special, society, Ixal, whole interior component. We have more stuff that we have no idea of what they are, but we have this one. Can I? Unable to synthesize, do not have the proper items equipped. What items do I have to have equipped? I have to click on something? I don't get it. What is this? Difficulty, blacksmith, quality, hull interior, status acquired, detailer, enchant with gloves. What? Facility. In the event that status facility access detail wears off the synthesis is failing. Craft away, sir. Ability and praise your expertise. Do I have something here that I can use? No. Facility access detailing. Make use of local crafting facilities as recipes lowered to current level. I don't know why I can do it. It's in the whole interior. Quick synthesis? No. I have to switch. Current class not set. Oh, wait, what? Unable to craft current class not set to armor. Cannot command synthesis. You do not have the proper item equipped. What item do I need to have? I wasn't even given anything. Have I? Oh, okay. We have to use this Ekatil Whiskrows. We needed to have that equipped. So I equipped it now. And now, theoretically, we should be able to craft it. Yeah, that was the problem. So, that should be easy enough. Oh, I thought it would take more. Alright. Craft away, sir. I'll be waiting to appraise the results of your expertise. All done, are we? Now let's have a look at the travesty you made out of. Gods be good. I can scarce believe it. The craftsmanship is exemplary. And you say this component is to be used in the construction of an airship. I cannot even imagine what type of hull you mean to build. Tell me, adventurer, who commissioned this work from you? I must know. I prefer not to say. A curious reluctance. What harm can come of revealing a client who built airships? Unless... There was once an odd rumor making the rumor rounds amongst the engineers at the company. They said a group of Ixals had carved a secret camp with the Black Shroud, and were conducting trials of some kind of secret weapon. I had thought it idle to gossip at the time, but it would appear the tale had merit after all. Your Ixali master seeks to craft an airborne vessel of war. I will not allow it, transforming the wonder of air travel into means delivering death and blasphemy to the highest order. But Master Tataramu, what do you mean to do? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to march right to the secret camp and give those blasted birdmen a good telling off. You'd best stay out of my way. That ain't good. But you cannot simply... When it comes to airships, I'm afraid Master Tatamaro's passion overpowers his capacity for common sense. I wonder if he has any idea where he's going. Here, you'd best take your finished components and complete the delivery. Your appraiser appears to have forgotten in his haste to rush off and charges the Ixal. Just who is Master Tataramu? I could tell you, but that wouldn't be very exciting now, would it? Perhaps you might ask him yourself. Right, what is this though? He's not a bad person. Yeah, I don't know what this blue exclamation mark is. What does that gloves gives us? Oh. Control 11. Okay. So we are kind of being held back by these gloves. But it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, they have some little puppies. Squawk, squawk, return you have. Able to craft component, were you? Made this you did. Yes, serves us well this will. Begin construction on hull we can. Rah! I finally I found you. I never realized just how big this forest was. Who is my angry featherless one? Never mind who I am. This you who are on trial here. Are you not the Ixali master who seeks to build a death-dealing airship and bring war and destruction to Gridania? Have you no respect for the virtuous field of engineering your uncouth plan will inevitably sully? Weapons on airship simply monstrous. Squawk! Mind your tongue, you shall. Making airship with Appam sees who is not. Been telling tall tales someone has. Do not try to deny it. I have seen how the Ixals stole our technology to build those horrendous war balloons. You think not but killing and mayhem. Squawk, Blater, too much. Angry one does. See's not enough. Look at design on their own feet, you should. The schematic. It contains elements of both dirigible and an airship. I've never seen like this. Hybrid vessel the Zulqualon it is. Fly very high. It shall. Ceiling altitude of 5,000 yalms. 5,000 yalms? That is impossible. An attainted fantasy. Why, even Master Garland's enterprise cannot reach such heights. You speak of visiting the heavens themselves. Yes, the heavens. Rap on God's front door we shall. Knock knock. Aitlan, floating continent of legends it is. high and high above clouds, place where Caesar's ancestors once lived. Return to Ixals' lost paradise we shall, all-consuming ghosts of Caesar's people it once was. But this dream, shared by too few, it is. Rather worship mad goddess Garuda and squabble with featherless ones, Natal and Ixals would. Waste of life, Caesar says. Help XIV build balloon airship hybrid to reach distant sky. Other Ixals should. What an incredible idea. You have such a vision, such zeal. Cecil, I have misjudged you. You must let me work with you. I will see this dream of yours become reality. Squawk? Wish to join Cecil's crew, do you? Possess some skill at crafting, do you, yes? Yes. I have studied airships design most extensively, and though my practical experience is admittedly limited, I vow that there were none who match my passion for the craft. Important passion is, but knowledge too you must have. Work you as hard as others, Cecil will. Be spared for size you will not. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. Tatamaru at your service. Alright. And what of Ryusei? Impressed with work Cecil is. Enjoy crafting with Cecil gloves, did you? Like second skin, yes? Protect hands but allow artisan to make delicate and difficult moments they do. Agree to help XIV build Dazzle Qualon and let Ryusei keep gloves, Cecil will. What say you, featherless one? Sprout wings and fly with us, yes? Sprout wings I will. Squawk! Feathers of the spirit we share. Hard to imagine to look at us now, it is. But an age when Ixals flew on power of the wings or of their own wings. There once was. Sad then, the wrath of elementals we incurred. Banished from forests and stripped of gift of life we were. With younglings hatched outside the forest, something wrong there was. Stunted their feathers were, but lose desire to soar, Ixals never did. This place of lost wings, great balloons Cecil forefathers made, such ingenuity, seek to continue their legacy XIV does. But forgotten joy of crafting on wings, Natal and Ixals have. Grovel instead of goddess, they do. Grovel and back. Fools! Grant them new wings, Garuda will never will. Seek only to increase her might, the goddess does. Always more sacrifices, always more crystals. Nothing more than slaves, Natal and Ixals are. But not XIV, no. Soar once again we shall. Within Dazzle Qualon our salvation, our waking dream lies. Work hard and see history written, Ryusei shall. Alright. I believe that's a society quest. Yeah. Reputation with the XIV. I think this is the same. You now purchase wares from the XIV vendor. In case of misplaced active risk gloves, new pair can be purchased with the same vendor. Alright. Oh, there's a cutscene. Thanks to your effort, the construction of the Zuqualan house has begun. Continue assisting XIV to see the airship hybrid reach completion. Alright, so I believe... Oh, we gained a level? That's crazy. We got waste not. That's amazing. So I believe this to be a regular reputation quest system. The same as the others, and we should be able to get a mount at the end of this and get new exclusive items. I'm just not sure because I never did this. There's also this other Manciple. Okay, but yeah, I haven't done this yet. I'll try to continue the story of these things for so far as I can. I'm not sure how I'm gonna record these things, but I shall do. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.